Good afternoon, good afternoon. I am back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. Today is Thursday, August 15th, 2024. Guess who didn't work today? I'll give you one guess. Guess who won't be working tomorrow? I'll give you another guess. Yeah. And guess what? For you haters that's talking about, I know 4 people in DC that's truck drivers, they doing real good. Well, I know millions that ain't. All you gotta do is go look it for yourself. You can't hide your hate. You know 4 truck drivers that are doing good. So do I. But I know thousands and thousands that are letting their equipment go. I know major companies that are closing down, filing bankruptcy, going out of business. You want to tell me about 4 truck drivers you know in DC that's doing good? Like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about just cause you a hater. You. But anyway, to my loyal, smart subscribers, open-minded subscribers, thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. And to you idiots and haters, thank you too, because it still counts as a view and I get paid for it. So even though you hate me, you're gonna hate me even more now that you know that you're helping me by watching me. You're helping me by leaving those dumbass comments. Thank you. So when y'all tell me ignore the haters, I'm not mad, y'all. It helped. Just like y'all that like me, the haters help too. So I'm not mad about somebody helping me. It just dumbfounds me like how crazy people are. That they so blinded by hate, they overlooking the fact and can't realize, damn, they helping the person they hate. If somebody I hate, I ain't helping you. Therefore, I ain't watching you. If I know that watching you is gonna help you, they still watching. But anyway, this particular video, I remember growing up, right, when I was a little kid, and going to funerals with my mom. Friends she knew from the neighborhood, whatever, the church, that passed away, right? And every time we went to a funeral, it was an old man or an old woman. And they died of natural causes. They had a heart attacks, but they old. Not like nowadays, 35. I had one of my ex-girlfriends, her brother died at 35 years old from colon cancer. 35. People are dying younger and younger, and I ain't talking about like getting with no violence or whatever. I'm talking cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, strokes, heart attacks, cancer again. And once upon a time, when the old folk was dying of cancer, it was lung cancer from smoking them Pall Mall with no filter, cool filter kings, Lucky Strikes, no filter. Them old men. I used to go to the store for Mr. Prince at 8 years old and buy him a carton of Lucky Strike. They used to let us buy the 8-year-old cigarettes. How the world has changed. But I remember going to buy Mr. Prince, that was his real name, Prince Busby, a carton of Lucky Strikes, no filter. He died of lung cancer at like 100 years old. Let me repeat that. He ran through a carton of Lucky Strikes with no filter. I would go like every 3 days, 3-4 days to get him another carton. He was 100 years old when he died. Nowadays, kids are dying with cancer. Children. Younger people dying colon cancer, prostate cancer, liver cancer, you name it. So I said, you know what? I want to dig off into what's going on with this. What's really going on? Where is this coming from? And y'all already know the answer. It's the food. Not just the food, it's what they're putting in the food. See, what had happened was, way back in the day in the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, they were eating natural food. They went in a hurry to grow the food because the population wasn't as big as it is now. So the food was able to keep up with the population. Now the food can't keep up with the population. It's spoiling too quick. It don't grow fast enough. The chickens don't grow fast enough to keep up with the growing demand. Because there are more people alive now than ever been. So what they had to do, they had to come up with preservatives, stuff that make the food last longer. They had to come up with all kind of hormones and stuff like that to make the chickens grow faster. Our chicken is fully grown now, from the egg, hatch, 30 days later, a fully grown chicken. I seen a video where the chickens grow so fast that when they can't walk, they breaking their legs trying to walk because their body outgrew the legs, like a BBL. What these women be having, the booty outgrow the legs, the booty don't match the legs, them BBLs. We got BBL chickens now. I was watching a video, documentary or whatever about the chicken. Y'all probably seen it. Chicken laying on the ground, can't walk, because they done snapped the legs in half because the body grew faster, that didn't grow. The legs didn't grow faster because a chicken's supposed to take like 6 months or something, like an average animal to reach adulthood. But that take too long to wait till they grow to adults to eat them, because it'll be a shortage. It's already a chicken wing shortage. Y'all remember the wing shortage? That's another story. During COVID, a chicken wing shortage, but we had plenty of thighs and legs, but no wings. But anyway, so the chickens are outgrowing the legs. And on the documentary, you see chicken laying on the ground, can't walk because the legs are snapped in half because the body, that grew too fast. Faster than what the legs can keep up with to support the weight. They still got baby chicken legs with grown chicken bodies because they shooting them up. And we eating it. Where you think those chemicals go? In us. Now, as a truck driver, a few years ago, I was hauling them chemical tankers, those big silver tanks full of some of them. I'm talking, we had to go take classes on this stuff. I ended up quitting. I was so scared of the stuff we was hauling. It scared me. I couldn't do it. Ain't much in the world scared Big Ward. I was a trucker. My other co-worker laughed at me whatever because I quit because I was scared. What? You scared? How you gonna be a trucker and scared? Did y'all just hear what them folks said we hauling? Stuff that if it get on, one drop of it get on your skin, you dead. One drop, a spittle, get on your skin, dead. And I got thousands of gallons of this shit behind me. Yes, I was scared. One particular chemical is short MCA. It's called MCA, monochloride acid. Look it up. MONOCHLORIDE ACID, monochloride acid. One drop, can't nothing save you but baking soda and water, and you gotta bathe you in that shit immediately or you done. They ain't gonna have time to take you to the doctor. If it get on you, you got to have baking soda and water. It's a type of acid. And baking soda neutralizes acid. You have to keep that with you at all times. You ain't got but 1 minute from contact to where you got to be putting up, washed down with baking soda and water, or you dead. 1 minute. So a doctor can't help you. Ain't no rushing you to the hospital. You have to keep baking soda. They have a solution for you that you ride with in case you come in contact with this stuff. A drop. If you don't get that baking soda and water on your ass, you dead. And they putting that stuff in our foods. They put it in soap, toothpaste, herbicides, which go on our food, plastics, which we drink the water out of, bottled water, detergents, which you wash your clothes in, food thickeners, ice cream to make the ice cream thick, shampoo, make the shampoo get the thickness to the liquid, emulsifiers and stabilizers in the food industry. It's in our food. A chemical that's so dangerous that if it touches your skin in its natural state, the way when they bring it out the chemical plant and put it on the truck, it's so dangerous that if it touches your skin, you dead. But yet, they mix it up and put it in our food and other stuff that we put on our bodies. Whether it be your shampoo, the bottled water you drinking the water out of, the bottle, which you're washing your clothes and your dishes with. That's also going in, on your body or in your body. Or the plants, fruits and vegetables that you eating that you call yourself being healthy, they spraying it on that. I'm gonna give you another list of chemicals that we eat on a regular basis, don't think nothing of it. If they have a warning on it, it's very small within the left-hand corner from there where you gotta go look for it. Down here in Mobile where I live, we got a chicken restaurant called Hart's Chicken. If you're familiar with Mobile, you know what I'm talking about. You got people that come all over town, out of town, come to Mobile just to get Hart's Chicken because Mobile is the only place to have it. It's delicious. The only fried chicken I know of that you can eat it cold. And it tastes just as good cold as it does hot. I kid you not. Hart's Chicken can be cold. You can let it sit out all day. Go in there and eat it, and you kill it. Anybody familiar with Mobile know what I'm talking about, the Hart's Chicken. It has a chemical in it called MSG. They even got it on the wall right there, but people don't pay no attention. This chicken contains, the seasoning contains MSG, monosodium glutamate. It's also in frozen foods, chips, fast food. It prevents the brain from sensing that it's full. Hence, obesity. People eating themselves to death. No sense of being full. You can just eat and eat and eat, never full. MSG turns the brain off that tells you when you're full. High fructose corn syrup, you already know about that. Sodas, what have you. You already know what soda. We some soda drinking folks. They like water nasty nowadays, but really nowadays water ain't even safe. You might as well drink a Coke, a Pepsi, a Sprite, high fructose corn syrup, blowing you up like a balloon, riding your teeth out your mouth. You might as well eat it or drink it or whatever your shit. Water, look at the water bottle. It's full of cancer-causing agents. So you drinking water thinking you healthy, you got to know what kind of bottle to drink the water out of. It got to be BPA-free bottle. How many people know that? That you can't drink regular bottled water and call yourself being safe. You got to have a special bottle that the water's in. Who know that? You got to look for certain labels on the bottle that tell you this chemical is not in the bottle. Most people don't know that. You got to look for a BPA-free bottle. Sodium benzoate. It's preservatives, like I said, to make the food last longer because of the population, to keep the food from spoiling, to keep the profits up. It's in drinks, fruit juice, salad dressings, what have you. Artificial colors. It's in everything we eat. So if you want to know why there are foods that we eat in America that's banned in other countries. There are things that we eat here that they banned in other countries. They don't allow it over there. You want to know why I'm an independent? Because both parties sold us out. Both parties allowed this to happen. Not no Democrat, not no Republican. They both shady. They both sold us out. So when I hear somebody asking me about, a guy just asked me about what I think about Willie D or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got different views. Willie D is the rapper, whatever. One of the most boringest YouTubers I ever seen in my life, but he got like 1 million subscribers because he was already a celebrity when he came on here. He wasn't a nobody like me that grew like I did. He was a dude that already had backing. He one of the ghetto boys. So I'm not impressed. I'm not a hater, but anybody nowadays that claim a party, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, I look at your side eye. If you speaking up for either party, I don't mess with you. If you're a Democrat, if you lean in Democrat, talk about how bad them Republicans is. If you're a Republican, talk about how bad them Democrats is. I don't rock with either one of y'all. Both of y'all full of shit. Both of y'all are misinformed about what's really going on. Willie D lean more Democrat. The guy that asked me about Willie D, I don't listen to him because when I realize he's a Democrat or a Democrat leaning, I don't know what he is. I don't listen to him no more. I used to. When I find out you're a Democrat or a Republican, I'm done with you. You're delusional. Both of them fools sold us out. Both of them working together, people. That's why Donald Trump, I'm with him. That's one of the only reasons in the economy and the illegal aliens is because Donald Trump, they both hate him. Believe it or not, the Republican Party and the Democrat Party hate Trump because he against both of them. The Republicans hate him, he make them get in line though. Because they know if they go against him, they whatever you call it, substituents, whatever you call them folk that vote for him. I'm my mind racing right now. Constituents. If you're a Republican and your people find out you're against Trump, you out of there. So even though they don't like Trump, Ted Cruz and all them boys hate Trump. But if they come out and say it, they won't get reelected. The Republican Party and the Democrat Party hate Trump. That's why I like him, because I hate both of them too. Whether he a racist and all that kind of shit, y'all ain't digging deep enough. Y'all ain't going far enough in the rabbit hole. Y'all dealing with surface shit. I go deeper than that. I look behind the curtain. What's behind that curtain? When you look at what's behind that curtain, you'll like Trump even more. And you'll know why they're trying to kill him. Then you'll know why he's a convicted felon and all that bullshit. Then you'll know why people don't care that he's a convicted felon. They still rocking with him anyway, because we know. We look behind that curtain, y'all didn't. We've been sold out a long time ago. We eating foods that are banned in other countries. That's why every time I go to the doctor, I'm scared. Because no matter how well you call yourself eating, I go to the gym, I exercise, I work out, try to eat halfway healthy. I don't eat perfect because I already know it don't matter. You can be out here eating your fruit, you can be a vegetarian, a vegan, whatever the hell you want to be. It don't even fucking matter. You might as well go eat a Big Mac. Enjoy yourself. Because you eating the same crap that's in the Big Mac. That's on your carrots. On your celery stick. Your broccoli sprouts. And your Brussels sprouts. And your broccoli florets. And I'm a vegetarian. I'm a vegan. I don't eat this. I don't eat that. Full of poison. Don't even know it. You got some of the greatest athletes out here in tip-top shape coming down with cancer. Because you still got to eat. And you ain't growing your own food. You don't have a garden. And if you had a garden, you still screwed because you got to buy the seeds that were made by Monsanto, which are GMO modified, genetically modified organisms. Now they're making the seeds to keep them having to spray the crops. They're putting the poison in the seed. They're genetically modifying the seed to where the seed is the poison, the insecticide. So when you plant the seed, you got plants that they don't have to spray no more. Because Monsanto has made seeds to where the poison is genetically engineered into the seed. Now we have products called organic and GMO. If you look on labels nowadays, if you read your label, you'll see where some products that cost more say non-GMO, which means it's not a genetically modified organism, which means it wasn't made in a laboratory. It was made the way and grew the way it used to grow. Now they call it organic. That's why you got your Whole Foods, whatever. They have all organic food. That's why they cost so much, because it's natural food, supposedly. So now, to combat this, I'm doing what I call 1 meal a day. I eat once a day. That ain't healthy big water. Yes, it is. Intermittent fasting. We need to fast. Now, disclaimer. I am not a doctor or a healthcare professional. I'm telling you what I do and why I do it. If you want to follow along, that's up to you. Use your own judgment. I'm not telling nobody to do nothing. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. I'll just tell you what I do. From my own research, one of the only ways to combat what we got going on is we have to give our bodies time to heal itself. And the way to do that is take breaks in between the time that we putting the poison in. The majority of what we eat now is poison. But we have a liver and a kidney and things like that that help detoxify our body. That's their jobs. But we putting so much poison in so often that we got our kidneys and liver working overtime, the way they can't keep up with detoxifying our body. So what I do now is I either intermittent fast, which means I fast a certain amount of time throughout the day, not just for weight loss. Or sometimes I might do just 1 meal a day. I might eat just one time that day. And the rest of the time, you're giving your body time to purge yourself of the poison. But if you constantly eating, they say eat 3 meals a day. You got bodybuilders eat 6, 7 meals a day, thinking they're being healthy because they're eating just chicken and rice, and they get cut and lean. They think they're eating healthy, end up with cancer. Because the chicken and rice is poison. There is no eating healthy no more. Not in America. Unless you, and I can't guarantee that's completely healthy, eating organic. I don't know if they're truthful about that. I don't trust them on that either. When you go in Whole Foods and farmers market and you spend more money for organic food, supposedly organic beef or what have you, I don't trust that either. When it comes to money, people lie, fabricate. So the way I call myself combating the poison is limit how often you putting the poison in your body, give your body time to cleanse itself. Drink plenty of water from BPA free bottles, alkaline water, and limit how much you eat a day, how many times you eat a day. Well, that's what I do. I'm not giving y'all no suggestions on nothing, so don't come to my big water. I eat once a day and I almost died. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Eating 1 meal a day is helping me. I have more. I kid you not. I thought I was gonna be starving. The more you do it, the more you don't want to eat, and the more energy I have. I ain't ate today. See how hype I am? I haven't eaten yet. It's like 2:30 right now. I haven't eaten yet. I might eat around by 6. I'm gonna go to the gym and work out on an empty stomach. Because I ate yesterday, we always eating so our bodies are never empty. We just think they are. It's a mind thing. MSG, chemicals they putting in the food that make you think you're hungry, you're never full. They putting chemicals in the brain, the food that shuts the brain off from knowing when it's full. So here we are, that's why so many fat people in America. I'm not gonna be politically correct. So many fat people in America because we can't stop eating. We always feel like we're hungry. We always feel like we ain't had enough because the chemicals in the food keep us coming back. Don't let us know, hey, you full, bro. You already ate. So now that I'm eating one meal a day, I ain't noticing no difference. Like, I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. And when I eat that one meal, I'm full. So why was I eating 3, 4, 5 times a day? Feeling like I had to eat something. I need to eat. Now that I'm not eating, I done got my body trained on it. Like, I'm not hungry. I'm not sluggish. I'm not tired. I'm more energetic. Because your body is purging itself of the poison. You're giving your body a break from having to break down and digest and eliminate all that poison all day long. Do y'all see the principle behind what I'm saying? I eat one meal a day, and sometimes I might eat more than one meal a day, but I take I have a window. Sometimes I do where I might not eat my first meal until 12, and I shut it off at 6. I eat from 12 to 6. They call that intermittent fasting. And I go from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock the next day before I eat again. Give your body time to clear that shit up out of you before you constantly piling poison back on top of poison back on top of poison. Next thing you know, you 35 years old with prostate cancer and don't know, and that was an old man disease at one time. It's the food, people. What we're eating is poison. That's what I do. I eat one meal a day, or sometimes I do intermittent fasting. I switch it up. But I no longer eat all day long no more. When I come to realize that we're eating poison. The more you eat, the more poison you ingesting. Keep that in mind. Get it, got it, good. Bye.